Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to answer one curious question nowadays everyone have in their mind. That is, can ChatGPT replace human software testing? Let me answer. A simple and straightforward answer for this question is, can AI ChatGPT can replace software testing is no, it cannot replace. Okay. Then what is the role of ChatGPT then in software testing? Or what is the power of using ChatGPT in our testing strategy? If it's not going to replace, then how it is going to help the software testers, okay, in performing the tester in a efficient manner that I'm going to cover in this session, okay, as part of power of ChatGPT in your testing strategy. So first of all, to, you know, to justify my answer, that is no, okay, that is ChatGPT is not going to replace the human software tester. Hope you guys got relieved already. So let me justify this answer why ChatGPT cannot replace the software testing or human software testing. These are the several reasons. ChatGPT is only there to assist and save our time, guys. Okay, its intention is not to replace, guys. Okay, its intention is to assist, that is to help us and to save our time and to make our testing more effective or efficient, whatever you say. Okay, that's the only purpose of ChatGPT, guys. But it's not going to replace human software testing. Okay, so here it's like an assistant, guys. Okay, you see, let's say you are the person and you are very busy person, let's say, and because of your busyness, right, you're forgetting a lot of stuff or you're not able to do the work properly. Then you generally appoint an assistant, right, who will be behind you and will be helping you in organizing the things in a better way. Okay, because you don't have so much of time to organize. Okay, that assistant will do the stuff. Same thing here, ChatGPT is like that, guys. Okay, so ChatGPT understands that you guys are busy, okay, while performing software testing, and it is there before you to help you as an assistant, an extra assistant for free. If you're getting, why don't you adapt, right? That's what is the role of ChatGPT, guys. In simple terms, it acts like an assistant for us. The benefits of having an assistant is like we will be able to do our work in a more efficient way. We can focus on the required work and do it in a more efficient way. And with the help of the assistant, right, we can do in an efficient or effective manner. And at the same time, by having an assistant kind of chat GPT in our testing, right, an additional hand will come because of which we can complete our testing in less time. It will save our time. Okay. So whatever the time that you spend in software testing, right, that will be reduced with the help of ChatGPT. But it's not, its intention is not to replace the software testers. So why ChatGPT? Okay, despite of helping you as an assistant and saving your time and making you guys work in more efficient manner, why it's not able to replace the human software testers or set testing process, human software testing process? Because it cannot understand the context, guys. Okay, humans are humans have some intuition. Okay, they can think and they have some creativity, intuition kind of thing, because of which, right, they take different kind of decisions and in different contexts and different situations they behave in a different manner or they act in a different manner, right? But ChatGPT is not prone to that. It does the same thing in every context, in every situation. Okay, so that skill ChatGPT doesn't have. It cannot fully understand the context, and based on the context, how to act, how to behave, it doesn't know. That's where we as humans are better in testing. So we cannot say that ChatGPT is entirely kind of thing, okay, replacing, but it's acting like an assistant. That's why, even though it doesn't have human intention and creativity, but still ChatGPT can help us. One simple example I'll take, apart from ChatGPT, like in the olden days when the calculator was not invented, people used to calculate in different formats, right? It used to take a lot of time, okay, for the people to do some simple mathematical calculations without the calculator. When the calculator was not invented, people used to take a lot of time to get the result of the calculations. But nowadays what's happening, calculator kind of thing, a product known as calculator is available in the market. Now it's available everywhere in the form of software, physical device, everything, it is there. So whatever it may be, you just enter the numbers and perform the calculation, you're getting the result. That does mean that there's no use of the human beings. Just because a calculator is replacing your mathematical calculations, can you say that the calculator is replacing you? The same thing applies here. There, the calculator is acting like an assistant, an extra help person for you to save your time while doing the calculations. But still, human beings have to apply their mind, intuition, and creativity to do the real work, right? Calculator is just helping you in saving the time while performing the calculations. What do you want with the results that you are getting? It's up to you, right? The same thing here also, guys. Just replace the calculator with this ChatGPT here. Okay. So ChatGPT is only there to help you out, to save your time. Okay. To make your work to be done in an efficient manner. That's the only purpose of ChatGPT here. Okay. But it cannot do everything that humans can do while performing software testing. You see, it won't work outside the box, guys. Okay, it has some limitations. ChatGPT has some limitations, guys, where ChatGPT is not going to work outside the box. There's some boundary drawn, and it is being trained. ChatGPT is kind of a AI tool which is trained based on some information, guys. Okay, it will act according to the information. If you ask something out of that information that is trained on, it will cleverly give you an answer saying that okay, this is not expected, I cannot give you, or something. It will diplomatically or cleverly answer you something so that you will feel that okay, it's answered something. Okay, it has some lines, boundaries, where it cannot answer something. Okay, because it's not trained on something. Okay, it's not possible. It's keeping on evolving. That's okay. The ChatGPT is nowadays evolving, and it is kind of eating the information, and being trained on several types of information, and based on the information it got only, it can act. But something new come, dynamically it cannot answer something, right? Okay, whatever it doesn't know, it cannot answer. You have to educate it again. There's a problem. So, and something that humans can do that ChatGPT cannot do is judging process. Okay, so judging the results, guys. Okay, so whatever the results that are generated by ChatGPT, whatever the testing results are generated by ChatGPT, right? uh, you know, they may not be accurate. It cannot do testing physically anyhow, but still speaking, ChatGPT cannot judge the results. Again, human intervention is required to review that thing that is generated as a result by ChatGPT to see whether the result generated by ChatGPT is correct or not. Again, we need human help only. We cannot blindly depend on ChatGPT, guys. Okay, sometimes most of the times it will give you the correct answers, but still there's a possibility that ChatGPT may give you wrong answers sometimes. Okay, so you have to make sure that kind of. Okay, you need your human intervention or judgment is required in this case. And the other important thing that ChatGPT cannot do is cannot communicate like humans, guys. Okay, so when you're performing software testing, it's not blindly that you're sitting before a machine and you are just performing the testing. You have to talk to your clients, right? You have to attend the meetings. You have to talk to your developers if you need some information about something, okay, about requirements. To that extent, ChatGPT cannot go, right? Okay, so humans are very good with communication. They can communicate and find out something, but ChatGPT cannot come outside of your laptop and go here and there, roam here and there, and chat with the clients and all. That's not possible for ChatGPT. Something is out of the box, right? That which is not possible for ChatGPT. And final thing is inability to physically test. Can ChatGPT move my mouse like the way I'm moving here? Can ChatGPT do that? No. Can it type keywords on my behalf while performing the testing? No. Physically, it cannot perform any software testing, guys. So there's no point that ChatGPT is going to replace software testing. It's going to help the software testers to make their testing process efficient or to save the time of the testers, okay, while doing some activities regarding the software testing that I'm going to cover now. I'm going to practically show you how to use ChatGPT, okay, to utilize that as an assistant, which is going to help you to save your time and to do your testing work in an efficient manner that I'm going to show you and prove you practically here. Okay, so these are few things that I'm going to show you guys. There are many other stuff. I took only this 4 for now, but there may be others also. I cannot say whatever I wrote down here will be not be the list of the things, right? There may be other things that ChatGPT may help you, but these are the major ones I figured out uh, to explain you guys. Okay, so in a practical manner, first learning. If you are the one who want to learn some software testing related stuff, you can use ChatGPT, guys. Okay, I'll show you a few examples. First, I'll open this browser and I'll just take you to this ChatGPT thing. ChatGPT. Click on this. I'll simply say try ChatGPT. This is how we go to the ChatGPT, right? Google search for ChatGPT. Click on the first link. OpenAI.com ChatGPT page. You will go and click on this button. You will get this new chat thing. And you see here there is you have to type something here. What is that something that you want to type here? That something is nothing but whatever you want to learn. Let's say I want to learn something about smoke testing. I can ask ChatGPT what is smoke testing. If you are learning software testing, ChatGPT is helping you. Okay, you don't have to do complete R&D here and there and waste your time. Rather, you come to ChatGPT and instead of Googling for the same question, you can type ChatGPT and it will give you a proper response here. You see, a concluded answer response will be coming here. What is smoke testing? Let's see. Smoke testing is a preliminary level of testing that is performed on software application or system to verify the critical functionalities of the system are working as expected without going into the details of the individual features. Comes from the idea of checking whether the system can survive a smoke test without catching the fire. It can handle basic function without crashing. You see a lot of text has come, but as a beginner, right, I don't know. If I go through this, I'm not understanding it. So what I will do is like, I'll ask ChatGPT, can you make it easier and simpler for me to understand. This kind of stuff you cannot do outside, right? ChatGPT, whatever ChatGPT is doing here for you, whatever the answer it gave is already right, but I wanted to make it even more simpler and understandable. Okay. Sure, smoke testing is a type of testing that checks whether the most important parts of the software application or system are working properly. It is a quick and basic test that is done to ensure system is stable enough to perform more thorough testing. The goal of the smoke testing is to identify any major issues or errors that might prevent further testing. Without smoke testing passing, you can go for further testing or development. Think of it as a quick check to make sure the system is not going to catch fire before doing more detailed testing. I even not got satisfied. Let's say I want to understand what is smoke testing in a single line. Can you answer it in a single line and easy way? Kind of thing. Randomly, whatever you want as like chatting to a person, right? You can keep on chatting and it will get you the answer. Smoke testing is a quick check to make sure the most important parts of a software application or system are working before doing more detailed testing. You see, in a simple words, it has given us. Okay. Then again, if you want to do some R&D like how to perform, explain me the step-by-step process of smoke testing, when smoke testing, all the other questions you can ask, keep on asking, and ChatGPT will generate. You see, this way of learning is something good, right? This is one way of learning. Okay. This is one way of learning in software testing. Okay. If you are learning software testing, and if you want to do a lot of R&D on testing topics, right, you can do something like this, okay? And take the help of ChatGPT to understand or learn it. Then now, not only for learning, guys, you can learn automation also, guys, not only human software testing or manual software testing, but also automation testing. Let's say I'm automating something and I don't remember a command to set the size of the window. Okay, in Selenium, I'm automating some script using Selenium automation script I'm writing in Selenium Java programming language. I want to know Selenium Java how to set the size of a window. Okay, how to customize the size of the window or how to set the size of a window. Like this, if you type, now it will give you the answer. Okay, you don't have to break your head and Google search here and there and find the answer. Rather, it's you. You see, just in seconds you are getting what you want. Okay, which command you have to use set size command and how to write the code. Example code also is being written here. Okay, like this you have to write. To do that, whatever the size you are giving, that size, the browser window will be set as part of automation. Okay, write Selenium Java code for login functionality of an application. Okay, of application. Like this, if you ask the ChatGPT to write a Selenium Java, you want to save your time. Okay, so you're asking ChatGPT to generate this for you so that you don't remember any command. So it is going to, it knows the commands and also it will generate the example code based on, by looking at the example code, You will take the whatever that is important and write your own code. You see, that's how the time is getting saved for you. You see, it's writing everything. Driver is called new Chrome driver.get example login page. It's taking directly you to the login page here. It's creating a web element for the username field. And now it's creating web element for the password field. You see, I'm not writing any code here, right? ChatGPT is writing for me, okay? By making this as a reference, I can write my code now, okay? So I don't have to break my head, go to R&D here and there. You see, all the comments are being given and example code is given. This is login button. Now simply we are entering the name, entering the password, entering the and clicking on this login button. You see, using the click command and all. Okay, like this, it has given you see some code. So you can keep on asking ChatGPT for whatever you want. Okay, while working, so that by doing this, you don't have to this will save your time, right? Ultimately, this example code is given to you so that by looking at the code, you can write your code and that will definitely save and it's giving you the explanation also for each and every statement that it has written here. Okay, if you are the beginner in Selenium automation or something, right, you can use ChatGPT while learning, okay, as an assistant, so that whenever you are doing some mistake, right, or you can paste your code if you have written a wrong code and you want to find out what is the wrong. Okay, let's write a statement here in Selenium Java. Let's say web driver is equal to new I'll give Galaxy, which is not there. Okay, Galaxy driver is not there, guys. Intentionally I'm giving this. Is giving error. Okay, like this if I write, it will tell me what's wrong in this particular statement. Okay, this is a Selenium Java statement, assume that, which is intentionally I kept Galaxy driver, which is not there. You see, Galaxy driver is not an inbuilt driver in Selenium. Therefore, attempting to create a WebDriver object using Galaxy driver will result. There's no Galaxy driver in Selenium. Okay, it came out of the thing for me. Okay, just I wanted to write some invalid code here, so I am writing here. You see, now it's explaining how to create this, how to write this statement in a proper way. To explain. You see, with example, it's giving. And whenever when working with Selenium automation or anything, right, you got some errors, you are not able to understand what's going wrong. Then type your problem here. It will tell you the solution. You can keep on asking it the questions based on your intuition and all, right? You can keep on asking and you will get you keep on asking and you'll get the proper solution. Okay, you have to take the help of ChatGPT. Okay, like that, you have to do a conversation with ChatGPT until you get the proper answer. Troubleshooting is also very easy, guys. I have done that. So to get to a solution, sometimes when you write some Selenium automation code, right, some things may not work for you guys. Okay, you'll get a lot of errors and you'll break your head why these errors are coming. In that situations, right, you can keep on asking ChatGPT here and we can take the help of ChatGPT in figuring out the actual problem. Okay, that is causing that errors and all those stuff. Okay, so like that, you see, it gave a lot of examples here. Like this, you can use ChatGPT while learning, guys. Okay, now writing automation code. I just now wrote the automation code, right? I asked ChatGPT to write the Selenium Java automation code for login functionality of the app. It has written the code. Like that, you can do for many things. Now, the next thing is you can also use ChatGPT for generating the test cases. Let's say I want to generate the test cases for search functionality. Let's say this is the so I'm a software tester. I'm going to write some test cases for the testing the search functionality. So if I keep on thinking my side only, right, if I think by myself, I will take a lot of time in generating the ideas for this, search functionality. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to generate test cases for me. Okay, I don't want to waste the time. I'm very good with creating the test cases, but still I want to take the help of ChatGPT in just to save my time. Okay, generate test cases for search functionality, like this. Okay, generate test cases for search functionality. It will generate a lot of test cases. On the top of that, if it has not generated something, right, you can add it out from your side. Okay. Initial work let the ChatGPT do, so that a lot of basic test cases, right, will be given by ChatGPT. Whatever the ChatGPT is not generating for you, you can add it by your own. at least some amount of time will be saved, right? And there is a possibility that whatever the test cases that are generated by ChatGPT, you may not be able, you may not thought of adding it. Okay, so your testing will become more efficient if more test cases are there. More better the application you will be testing in different ways, and there's a possibility of identifying more defects, right? So testing will become efficient in that manner. It is working like a checklist for you now. Okay, so these are the test cases it's saying. I'm not sad, only 10 test cases, but I want around, 50 test cases, 50 more test cases, let's say. Sure. You see, it's keeping on. You see, it understands the previous question, it can understand, and now it is generating. Okay. Let's see whether it will generate or not. I don't know, but let's see. Because it is bound to the data that it has. Okay. You are asking for 50, but it may not have 50, right? Always. So it will generate as much as possible, but it's at least trying that. You see, all these are the tests. Verify the such functionality returns no results in the such query is empty. Randomly here and there, I'm reading. Can handle duplicate such terms and still provide relevant results. Some test cases are coming. Let's see whether it can generate around 50 apart from the above 10. This 10 may be the major ones. Okay. So like this, you say ChatGPT is generating the test cases for you, but you cannot directly copy paste these test cases, guys. Okay, because ChatGPT is not doesn't have any intuition, or it cannot think according to the context, or it may not be so creative as you are, right? So there's a possibility that ChatGPT may generate some false, improper, incorrect kind of test cases. So ultimately, it's going to save your time, but you cannot blindly trust ChatGPT here. Just read this statement, and if you feel that you also feel that okay, this test case is correct only, then add the test case into your document. Okay. So ultimately, you are the one who you see it has generated only 33. I told you, right? If it doesn't have more, right, it will stop there. Okay. It is bound to its data, guys. Okay, whatever it is trained on, it will give you nothing more than that. Okay, if it is stopping, or it, you see, sometimes it happens where it will not give you the expected 50. You see, it stopped at 33. Up to 33 it went, and after that it's kind of stuck. Like that it will be there. Don't completely depend on ChatGPT, guys. Okay, ChatGPT is there here to help you in saving your time. Okay, wherever you feel that there's a possibility for ChatGPT to save your time, you can use that. Then defect heuristics. Defect heuristics. You see, let's say heuristic means what? Using your past experience, you are testing, let's say, testing heuristics, let's say, based on your past experience, you see something and you can decide whether there is a problem in this or something. Okay. You see, let's say, I'll take a small example, guys. Okay. Let's say there is a vegetable market, and for the first time we went to the vegetable market. Is there a possibility that you bring home, uh, you bring home something that is not a good one? Okay, you bring home some vegetables from that market, but since you are the beginner to the market, right, you may bring some vegetables which are not in a good condition. That may happen. But let's say you visit the market every week or something, and you are very good at that. Okay, then you go to the market, you know that, okay, what problems the vegetables will have. And when you are selecting the vegetables or purchasing the vegetables, you will check in all the ways, like okay, this item, this particular vegetable should have so and so qualities, uh, so that to decide that it's in a good condition, that right? Same thing here also, guys. So same thing here also. ChatGPT, I mean, without ChatGPT, if we have to, if you are given some application functionality for testing, let's say login functionality, if you already have tested some other application for login functionality of another application, then you may have already have some heuristics in your mind. Okay, heuristics means some learning from the previous application, like what kind of defects may come in the login functionality. You can apply that heuristics to find the similar kind of defects in the new application, that is the new application login functionality that is given for your testing. Okay, what's the advantage of heuristics? You don't have to waste your time, right? You already have some checklist in your mind, because you already have some experience of testing that login functionality in the previous application. Now in the current application also, you'll apply the same test cases or testing heuristics there to find defects quickly. Now what I say, let's give this defect heuristics task to, apart from having our own heuristics as a human beings, from our previous experience, whatever the testing heuristics of the login functionality, whatever the functionality we have, let's take an additional help from the ChatGPT. Okay. Can you generate heuristics for finding defects in login functionality? Like that, I'll ask something. Okay, let's see what it'll do. Let's refresh here. Sometimes, ChatGPT will not be able to just refresh. Can you generate heuristics for uh, identifying defects quickly in login functionality? Like this, you write one line and certainly here are some heuristics for identifying defects quickly in login functionality. Verify the login credentials. You see, it's giving all the ideas using which you can find the defects quickly. Okay. Check for session management, check for error handling, test for user roles, test for password recovery, verify security measures. You see all the different crazy ideas it's giving you. Using these ideas, right? There's a possibility that you may find some defects. Okay. So these are heuristics of ChatGPT, guys. But apart from these heuristics, we also have our own experience heuristics using which also will add this list to our list and finally find more defects. Okay. This will make the testing more efficient and it will save a lot of time for us. And is there any other stuff for which I can use ChatGPT? You see, email templates, anything else, anything you can literally use anything. Can you generate an email template for sending software testing results, software testing results to my client at the end of the day? Okay, my client name is, okay, my client name is, just give some, let's say Charlie T or something, and my name is Arun Motori. Okay? And press enter. Sure, here is an email template for sending software testing results. Subject daily software testing report for date. You see, it's giving you the email subject. You see how efficient you can use, guys. Okay. Yeah, Charlie, I hope this email finds you well. I am Arun Motil, the software testing specialist on your project, working to provide you with the today's software testing report. Throughout the day, our team has been working diligently to test the software. You see how better it is writing for you. You don't have to break your head anymore. Okay. Communication also very good. And identify any potential issues or defects. We have tested various modules, including list modules, found defect, found if any. All we are pleased to report that the software is functioning well and meets the expected. Please, if you want to write for different context, right, you can write a statement here, okay? So that you got this many defects. Can you change the template for me? Like that, it will generate another template which according to your needs, okay? Give the instructions to ChatGPT to generate this email template in your way you want, okay? Like that. So, and many more, guys, many more. So what's the ultimate conclusion here is, can ChatGPT replace human software testing? After all this explanation, you can clearly state that ChatGPT is not going to replace the human software testing or software testers. Okay. So then what is the advantage of using ChatGPT as part of software testing is, it is going to power your testing strategy. Okay. Your testing, it's going to power your testing work or testing strategy, whatever you say, in all these kind of ways. You can learn it. Okay, faster way of learning. It's enhancing. It's helping you in writing your automation code in a faster way, generating the test case. Doing work in a faster way, an efficient way, by saving the time. Heuristics, email templates, many more. These are few ways, guys. You can invent more ways. Okay. For now, I invented these ways or identified these ways. You can identify few more ways. Okay. So keep using ChatGPT, keep it side by side while you're performing software testing. Wherever you feel that, okay, let's ask ChatGPT, go and ask ChatGPT and observe that it's going to save your time and help you in making your work efficient. Okay. Ultimately, we are the ones who have to judge the work given, judge the results given by ChatGPT. Okay. It cannot completely replace human software testing. or software testers. So that's all for this session. Hope you got the answer for can ChatGPT replace human software testing. Hope you already got relieved now by this time, by the end of this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye.